All right, last time. Let me go ahead and get this all balanced out, and I'm gonna put my Sony ZV-E10 on it and see how it feels with the actual camera on it. How we doing, YouTube? I'm Thomas of Tomology. I'm gonna do a unsponsored unboxing of a gimbal. It's the FeiyuTech SCORP Mini2. So we're gonna get this unboxed. I got the Hohem iSteady M2Z, I think it is. The top motor was broken. I like my M6 by Hohem, but I went and did some more research, and of course I want to make sure get the best weight for my camera. So I'm going to do an unboxing, and then I'll do some little bit of test on it. Again, unsponsored, no affiliate, with these people at all. I will have an affiliate link to where you can buy this down in the description. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps out the channel. I need to try to get like 5 or 6 of them so I can continue to be, try to become the affiliate program with Amazon. So I will leave a link down below. Even if I tell you that it's trash, the link will be down there. Right now I'm shooting on my S22 Ultra. This right here can do 4 devices. So you're able to use it for your cell phone. You're able to use it for a GoPro or an action camera. You're able to use it for a DSLR camera and a digital camera or a compact camera. So those are your 4 devices. So again, I like my Hohem gimbals, and I don't know, that top motor being out, and even the M6 when I bought it, my first one I bought, I had a problem with it, and I sent it back, and I wound up getting another one. So, and there again, back then I should have got the MT2, but I didn't, because I didn't think I was ever going to use a digital camera or anything like that, a DSLR. So, but no, let's go ahead and get it unboxed. Go ahead and turn it down. Again, it just came in. I like to use a pen for all mine. I think that's the only one on here. That's what it looks like. I like to keep my boxes nice and neat. I did get the kit that's supposed to have an extension pole or so. I just don't like the brown box. Normally a brown box indicates a refurbished, but I didn't buy refurbished. Oh, and this one here also comes, oh, there goes the extension pole. This one also comes with a case. There is another one that does not come with a case. So FeiyuTech extension pole. So since that popped out first, we'll go ahead and grab it. Oh wow, that thing is like light and hollow. Holy crap. So again, it's just an extension pole. This does not extend or nothing out. I mean, it is very, very, I'm talking about light. It's pretty light there. All right, let's put that over to the side. Take the paper out, and what we introduced with? We're introduced with Manuel. As anyone is watching in my videos, Manuel is your best friend. So here's Manuel. Something fell out of Manuel. What is this? Okay, so find more features with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And of course in Chinese on the back. Okay, so Manuel will be your best friend. Tells you how to operate and do things. Apparently there's a couple of languages in here. All right, let's get to the next. I mean, it is a nice case. That's what I did like about the Hohem. The Hohem M6 had a really nice hard case. This one's a little squishy, as you can see right there. It's a little squishy, but it's still it's a hard case. So I think this is gonna fit in my backpack with my camera and everything really good. So let's open it up. Caution: please do not power on the gimbal until balance. Okay. I know there's stuff underneath this side here. Yeah, that's what I said. So, I don't know if I like that. I wish it was kind of a zipper. But, alright, so this side over here, you have your little fill light. So now, this light, unlike the Hohem light is RGB. This one is not. This is just a light. This is also USB chargeable, and you can use this with anything. I can set it up right now if I want. Just leave it right here on my desk or whatever I want to do, and use it. What's next here? I believe this should be for the cell phone holder. Yep. So nice little cell phone holder. Hopefully it's wide enough, and because I mean I don't know if my phone would fit in there. I'm trying to look. I don't know. It doesn't look that wide on there. A lot of them are a lot wider. And of course it's gonna have their. It is. It might be aluminum. This here's plastic. This might be aluminum. It's aluminum or really thin metal. Got their logo on it right there. So you got these little key slots right here. I don't know if I can get that in there. So you got these key slots, and that's how it's gonna mount. Well, what else we get in here? Go ahead and try to put this back in the baggie. Where did it go? Oh, it just went like this right here. Okay, so we got another little baggie right here. What is this? Okay, so again, this is like I was talking about the key mount. So I wonder if this goes for this one here. So actually, I'll take it all out. I'll put it back together. So, so no, this one is not for here. So this might be for the vertical, because it has little key mounts and everything. What I do like it is metal. So it might be a thin metal, but it is a metal. So. Alright, let's put that back over there. Our caution symbol. Alright. Anyone who gets a gimbal, if you don't balance it, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. I don't know, man. I mean, the case and the way everything's in here is really nice. This should be all the cables for everything. I mean, this thing has a lot of cables. Look at that. I mean, it's like a snake's nest in here. Got some Allen wrenches, got the charging cable, which I'll never use, and whatever the heck this thing is. So, but yeah, got plenty of cables for this thing. I'll throw it over. I think this right here is if you're using a longer lens, this is to extend to give support for your lens, which is going to be cool. Again, some more brackets and holders. Again, Manuel's going to be your best friend. More brackets and holders. What is that like? Okay, so I thought that was gonna be a button right here. Check that out. Looks like it's just gonna be a snap button, and it's not. So you just pull it out and it puts it back in. So this is a little bitty tripod for it. Again, the SCORP Mini2 does not have the feet on the handle like the SCORP 2 does. So this here, again, you can make an extension on it, and there again it extends. It does have AI tracking, which is one of the reasons why I like the Hohem. So is because of the AI tracking, especially being a solo content creator, trying to do things. So, all right, let's pull this bad boy out. All right, so I've seen some other videos, and they talk about how it's lighter than the Hohem. I think it might be a little bit, but I think it's the way that you hold it in your hand. I mean, it's the way that you hold it. But you also have a back grip. So, no, I mean, nice. It really feels nice. I do like this. If any of y'all ever use RC cars, That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me like I'm fixing to drive an RC car. It is very comfortable. It leans right here, so I'm hoping that that weight, when it comes on here, that it still fits like that in my hand. I do wish I have big hands. So if you have big hands, I wish it would have been a little bit longer there on the bottom. And I think that's why some people, whenever they're reviewing it on YouTube here, that most of them have this thing attached to it as they're doing it. And I think that's what it's for, is it gives them more of that brace on there. But even my my pistol, I have to get extensions on the bottom of my pistol, because my pistol grips the same way. So, but no, I didn't have any of the other Scorps. I've only had the Hohem, and the power button being right here. Apparently it was right here before and people were hitting it on this side. You got your FPV button right here. You got a lot of programs, a lot of right at your fingertips, which I do like. I like right here, if a emergency or something comes up while you're out, you can double tap here and it goes to sleep mode while it's still in your hand. Instead of moving your, like on the Hohem, you have to move your thumb right here to do it. So, all right, I'm going to read Manuel just a minute, and I'm going to get this thing balanced, and then I'll have it, come back with it all balanced and ready to go. Real quick, excuse me. There is, go ahead and take some peelage off. You have, says UART and then a camera right here. UART and camera. And I believe that there is one other. You got mounting point. You got a couple of different mounting points. I believe this right here is the charger. USB-C's on the bottom. So again, you can, it's supposed to have a lot. Oh, there we go. There's that AI tracker that I was talking about. So unlike the Hohem iSteady and the MT2, the AI tracker is actually built into this one. So again, let me get it charged up, get it all balanced out. But nah, I'm really liking. I mean, it kind of feels like you have a pistol in your hand. I really like the feel of this versus the Hohem all day long. I'm ready to see what a lot of these things are. I know there's other pieces you can buy that you can attach, and when you pair it, the Bluetooth with your phone, when you do this right here, or when you hit the button, it will zoom in and out of your camera for you. I'm not worried about all those features. You got some quick buttons, F1, F2. Again, Manuel's gonna be my best friend. But yeah, no, it's feeling very comfortable in my hand. Now here it's not, because it's not unlocked yet, but I can see this, holding it down with the camera for some down shot, and then of course holding the other one here for that extra steadiness. But just for the armrest, and really and truly, SCORP or FeiyuTech, this handle, if you brought this handle, kind of like down and then up right here, that would actually probably be better. But no, that's in the right direction. I do wish that they would have added the 2 extra legs right here on the Mini 2, but they didn't, because then you would have been able to set it here and then do whatever you want to do. Or at least a mounting bracket for like this one here, since the other ones have it. That would have been pretty nice to have, where this mounted here, and then you could do the same thing with the legs. But again, this is for, beginner with the smaller cameras, the smaller payloads of the cameras. So, all right, last time, let me go ahead and get this all balanced out, and I'm gonna put my Sony ZV-E10 on it and see how it feels with the actual camera on it. All right, so I got it all balanced out. As you can see, I played around with it a little bit yesterday. The weather got really bad, so I didn't really want to bring everything out into the rain or the winds that they were doing yesterday. It's just a little windy today. So the negatives that I see with this right now is the balancing. Balancing is a pain in the butt. So no matter what you do, there again, I'm new to the gimbals. I've only had the M6, the whole iSteady M6 for cell phones. So it wasn't bad for me. Now this here is. So the let's see. The other thing is the AI tracker. So AI tracker, it will track you. So there it goes. But it gets a little glitchy compared to what other people say out there. Sorry, I know the exposure is getting blown out with that sun on me. Let me see, it's glitching as it's going through those tiki torches. But as for the most part, the AI tracker is tracking. Oh, there it goes, it stopped. And again, it might also be the sun on my face. I don't know. As far as the most part of the AI tracker, I mean, it tracks really, really good, but it does have a little bit of hiccups on it. So again, you can frame in. So I want to actually frame up here. No, I want to frame my face more. That way it's not cutting off my forehead. So now I can sit. So there's actually two ways to disable the AI tracker. You can give it the OK symbol, and there it is. It stopped. I don't know why it rolled. Okay, let's bring it back here, or you can give it the 2 thumbs down. So everyone says that it's only the thumbs down, but it's not. You can actually give it the OK symbol as well. I'm glad it's not like the Ho-Him where you got to give it the high five on it. Now, every time you do a high five, it turns green. So I wonder if that activates it, and then you do that. Maybe that's, I don't know. I haven't really looked at the gestures too much of what to do in the gestures. So a lot of the other YouTubers say that it's light. Okay, I've never used the older ones or not, so it might be light. But to me, it does have a little bit of weight. I mean, you're going to get a little bit of forearm fatigue a little bit. If you're using this just to straight vlog, I mean, depending on the camera and the lens you got. So right now I'm on the Sigma 30mm. It does have just a little bit of front weight on it. My 16mm will be coming in. I think they're about the same size. I think 16 might be just a smidge longer. I don't know about the weight of it. It's going to probably be a little bit heavier because it's supposed to have more glass in it to get the wider field of view. So let's see, any other negatives? So yeah, that's the balancing. So saying that, who is this for? If you were just on your cell phone and you're just using your cell phone and maybe you got an action camera or something, and you're looking at this because you can do multiple things, don't do it. The reason why I say that is you can get you a Osmos, DJI Osmos, you can get FeiyuTech, you can get Ho-Him. There's multiples out there you can get for just your cell phone that are 100 or under, and then you can get one for an action camera that's 100 or under, and actually you can find a lot of the ones for the action cameras on eBay. So Again, a little used. If you're a stickler on new, again, this here was 280 bucks. Now, between this one and the SCORP 2, I don't have, these are non-sponsored, so it's not like anyone presented these to me. If I send this back at all, it's going to be for the SCORP 2. And the reason why is for me to put longer lenses on this camera. I don't worry about the weight, but the way the balancing is on here, I think being a little bit bigger, it's going to balance a lot better. So if you subscribe, then like, subscribe. Most likely I'm leaning towards sending it back. I got 29 more days now because it just come in yesterday. So I'll have a review on that if I do go with the SCORP 2. Only for that fact. So who is this really designed for? This is designed for somebody, in a sense like me, who's looking for something for a gimbal for a camera, not just a cell phone. So if I would have known I was going to get a camera, so say right now you're recording with your cell phone and you think that you might go with a camera, even if it's a compact vlogging camera like the ZV1F or the ZV1 Mark II, where you can't interchange the lenses, they're fixed lenses, this is for you. So without a doubt, yes, it's worth $280 to do that. Now, if you're just the casual, cell phone user and you're trying to do it for your cell phone because it shows that it does cell phone, GoPros, compact camera, DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, don't do it. If you're strictly using this for for your cell phone, don't get it. If you're going to upgrade and you know for a fact you want to upgrade because you want to take it to the next level, then get it. What else? I'm trying to, everything that these other YouTubers out there, they give you these opinions about being light and this and the AI tracker, and we as consumers, we're wanting to believe what they say. Me, I'm tired of these YouTubers, giving out their reviews because they're getting their products for free. Even if if FeiyuTech sent this to me, I'm not going to. If they tell me that I have to put something in the video, I'm not going to do it. It's just not going to work. I'd rather buy it and give you my honest opinion. If I don't like it, it's going back. So even if it costs me a restocking fee, it's going back. But this here is, if you want to get that real smooth cinematic footage, or not this so much cinematic, if you just want that smooth footage, then this is going to do it. So like right now, I don't have active stabilization, so I'm not really cropped in. I am sitting about 5 foot from my camera. So I like the fact of having, the AI on there. For one, I have 2 channels. I have another one I talk about my autoimmune disorder and my disability that I live with. That's on God Wants You To. I'll leave a link down below, or I'll leave the YouTube channel down below. But it's to have that AI tracker, to depending on what you're doing and where you're at, is nice to have. So right now, I'll be going in between. As you see, I've been going in between the different photos between me sitting here and my camera caption. I do have it on the extension pole. The extension pole is very, very light. So I don't know if the SCORP 2 comes with an extension pole. We'll see. It does have an LED light. You don't have, it's not like the Hohem where it has to be connected and only work just that way. You can actually turn this on, you can put it in your car, use it as a little flashlight for your console or whatever you want to do. So I do think that it is worth the 280 bucks for this. Do I think that it should be more price around the MT2 by Hohem? I do. I did get that one. The top motor was broken or grinding, so I didn't get another one. I went ahead, I seen this one here, and seeing that it was a little bit newer and had the AI tracker, because that's one of the things that I liked about the Hohem was the AI tracker. So I went ahead and put my foot out there, took a gander, and you know, tried this one here. What is it gonna hurt? Send it back to Amazon? Ooh, you know, wait 2 weeks for a refund? Ooh, you know, there's stuff like that. But no, it is worth your hard-earned money. I mean, as long as you're using it for the basis that I said to use it for. And if you don't know what that is, rewind my video, watch it if you're just now, you know, getting into the video on this part here. But if you're using it for that, then yes, get this camera. If you're using it for a cell phone, don't get this. It's not worth it just for a cell phone. So, but I'm Thomas with Tomology. Thank y'all for watching.